My child, I need you to listen with the ears of your heart, not just with your mind. Be still and know that I am here. Be still and allow my voice to rise above the noise of your thoughts and the distractions of this world. Let nothing interrupt this sacred moment between you and me. Lay aside every worry, every list of things to do, every conversation waiting to be had, and focus only on me. I have waited for this moment with you, not because I need you, but because I desire you. I long for this communion with you. I long to fill you with truth that will set you free, my beloved. The enemy speaks often, but he speaks lies. His words are coated in guilt, in shame, in comparisons that steal your peace. He tries to convince you that you're falling short, that you're not enough, that you'll never arrive. But I do not speak like that. My words are life. My words lift and heal. I don't speak in condemnation, but in conviction that leads to transformation. Hear me now. You are who I say you are. You are not who the enemy says you are. You are who I say you are, and I call you mine. When I look at you, I see the design I placed in you before the world began. I see purpose, glory, strength, and light. I see the battles you fought and the tears you've shed. I see the moments you didn't think I was watching, but I was. I have numbered each hair on your head and bottled every tear. I have never turned my face from you, even when you turned away from me. I'm not surprised by your weaknesses. I accounted for them when I called you. I do not choose the qualified. I qualify the chosen. And I have chosen you. Do not let the enemy steal your song. You were created to worship, not just with your mouth, but with your life. When he reminds you of your past, remind him of your future, because I hold your future and it is secure in my hands. Walking in process, not circles. You are not walking in circles. You are walking in process. Yes, there are areas I'm still refining in you, but I am not impatient with your growth. I am the gardener, and I know how to care for what I've planted. I do not uproot what is still growing. I prune what is fruitful so it can bear more fruit. And though pruning may hurt, it is always done with love. You may not understand why certain things have happened. You may ask, why did you allow this, Lord? And where were you when it all fell apart? My child, I was there in the darkest moments. I was holding you when you couldn't feel me. I was surrounding you when you thought you were alone. I know the pain in your heart that words can't explain. I have seen the nights you cried silently into your pillow, and I did not abandon you, not for one moment. I've been shaping your character through the storms, building your endurance, teaching your hands to war in the spirit. I've been preparing you to carry something greater than what you've prayed for. Your prayers are not forgotten. Your prayers have not gone unheard. Not a single word has been wasted. I heard you the first time you cried out. I heard you the second, the 10th, the 100th time. But I was not delaying to hurt you. I was building your faith in the waiting. Some answers must come through fire, through time, through pressing. But I promise you this, what I have for you is worth the wait. I have not forgotten what I told you. I don't make promises I don't intend to keep. My timing is perfect, even when it stretches your understanding. And let me tell you something important. I am not angry with you. I'm not disappointed in you. I don't look at you with frustration. I look at you as my child learning to walk, sometimes stumbling, but never falling out of my grace. My love for you is unchanging. Every step you take toward me, even the small ones, I celebrate. I sing over you. I dance over you with joy. You are my delight. You are not a mistake. You are my beloved, and nothing you do can change how much I love you. My grace is sufficient for you. When you are weak, that is when my strength shines through. Stop trying to earn my love. You already have it. You don't need to strive to impress me. I'm already pleased with your heart that longs for me. You don't need to have it all together before coming to me. Come as you are, and I will meet you where you are. I don't require perfection. I desire surrender. Give me the broken pieces. Give me the disappointment. Give me the fears you hide behind your smile. Give me your doubts, your anger, your questions. I can handle it. I don't push you away when you're struggling. I draw you closer. I don't condemn you for your weakness. I offer you my strength. I'm not afraid of your mess. I enter into it to bring order and peace. Let me carry your burdens. Let me into every corner of your heart, not just the parts you think are presentable. I want all of you. You've tried to carry too much on your own. You've grown weary, not because you're weak, but because the load was never yours to bear alone. I am your helper, your comforter, your refuge. Lean on me. I never intended for you to walk through life in your own power. My spirit dwells within you, not as a visitor, but as a constant companion. I am with you in the silence. I am with you in the noise. I am with you in the chaos. I am with you in the calm. Your unique journey. Do not measure your progress by the standards of others. Do not compare your journey with theirs. What I am doing in you is unique. What I require of you is not the same as what I require of you. Trust me, I know the way. I know how to get you where I've destined you to go. Follow me even when the path seems unclear. My word will light your way, one step at a time. You do not need to see the entire road to obey my instruction. Choose faith over fear. Let go of fear. It has lied to you long enough. Fear says you'll fail. I say you're more than a conqueror. Fear says you're not enough. I say you are made in my image. Fear says it's too late. I say I make all things new. Fear says you're alone. I say I will never leave you nor forsake you. Which voice will you believe? Whose words will shape your reality? I want you to believe me, not just with your mind, but with your whole being. Stand on my promises. Speak them out loud. Speak life into your circumstances. Speak hope into the places that feel dead. Speak my name over every situation. There's power in your tongue. Use it to align with my will, not with the enemy's whispers. Call yourself what I call you. Redeemed, beloved, chosen, holy, set apart. You are not what happened to you. You are not your mistakes. You are not what others called you. You are mine. Step out in faith. You have my favor. Walk in it. You have my authority. Use it. You have my spirit. Be led by him. Don't wait for everything to be perfect before you step out. Step out while it's still messy, still uncomfortable, still uncertain. That's where faith grows, in the unknown. I will meet you in the deep. I will uphold you when you feel like you're sinking. I will not let you drown. And when you fall, because sometimes you will, get back up. Don't stay down. I am the lifter of your head. My mercies are new every morning. Today is not ruined. Tomorrow is not lost. I can restore what the locusts have eaten. I can rebuild what's been broken. I can breathe life into dry bones. There is nothing beyond my reach, and that includes you. Intimacy over performance. I want intimacy with you, not just activity from you. I want your heart more than your performance. I want relationship, not routine. I'm not impressed by your achievements. I'm moved by your affection. Talk to me. Walk with me. Include me in every part of your life, not just the spiritual parts. I want to be in the mundane and in the miraculous. I want to laugh with you, cry with you, sit with you in silence, and cheer you on in your battles. You are not a slave. You are a child. You have access to my throne, to my presence, to my wisdom. Ask, and it will be given. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and the door will be opened. Come boldly. Come freely. Come without fear of rejection. I am your Father, and I will not turn you away. I am working behind the scenes. Even now I am working in the places you cannot see. I am rearranging things behind the scenes. I am softening hearts, opening doors, and preparing the way. Do not give up. Do not grow weary in doing good. The harvest is coming. Keep sowing in faith. Keep loving even when it's hard. Keep forgiving even when it hurts. Keep believing even when it feels foolish. I see it all, and I will reward every sacrifice made in love. You are not invisible to me. You are not forgotten. You are deeply known and profoundly loved. You were created for such a time as this. You were placed here in this generation for a divine purpose. Your life is not a mistake. Your story is still being written. Let me hold the pen. Trust my authorship. I know how to write beauty from ashes, joy from mourning, and strength from sorrow. Understanding the enemy's strategy. My child, remain still a little longer, for I am not finished speaking with you. I see that your heart yearns to understand the deeper things, to know why the enemy is relentless in his attempts to break your spirit. So listen carefully now, for I will reveal the reason behind his constant opposition, and I will speak to your heart in a way that the enemy cannot twist or silence. I will not speak with riddles nor with confusion, but with the clarity of love, truth, and authority. The devil, my child, hates what I love. He is filled with rage, not simply because you exist, but because you exist in my image. You are a reflection of me, and every time he looks at you, he sees what he lost forever. He once stood in my presence as a creature of light, but pride consumed him. He wanted the throne. He wanted the worship. He wanted to be like me. And when he realized that he could never attain my glory, his heart turned cold with hatred. He fell, not just from heaven, but from grace, from truth, from all that is light. And in his fall, he chose war against all that is mine, including you. He cannot touch me, so he tries to touch what belongs to me. You are my beloved, and that makes you a target. His war is not just against you, it's against me. Deception is his weapon. His strategy is not brute force, it is deception. He whispers lies, hoping you will believe them. He distorts truth, hoping to blur your vision. He sows doubt, hoping you will forget who you are and who I am. His greatest weapon is not what he can do to your circumstances, but what he can convince you to believe in your heart. You see, he trembles not at your weakness but at your potential. He fears not your failures but your faith. He is terrified of what will happen when you fully realize that you carry my spirit inside you. He knows that if you ever grasp the fullness of your identity, his hold over your life will shatter like glass. That's why he works tirelessly to keep you discouraged, distracted, disillusioned. He cannot remove my hand from you, but he tries to make you walk away from me. He cannot cancel your calling, but he tries to make you question it. He cannot erase your name from my book, but he tries to convince you that it was never written there. Breaking free from his lies. This is why he speaks shame over you. He wants you to forget that you are forgiven. This is why he replays your past in your mind. Not because it has any power left, but because he knows you haven't fully embraced how clean, how free, how whole I've already made. He accuses you day and night, hoping you'll agree with his voice instead of mine. But my child, you must learn to discern his lies and cast them down. You must resist him, not in your own strength, but in the power I've placed within you. Do not underestimate the importance of your peace. The enemy attacks your mind because a peaceful heart is dangerous to darkness. When you walk in peace, you carry my presence, and where my presence is, he cannot stand. He wants your thoughts to spiral. He wants your emotions to rule you. He wants your perspective to be clouded with confusion, your spiritual weapons. But I have given you the mind of Christ. I have given you weapons that are mighty through me to demolish strongholds. You do not fight as the world fights. Your war is not against flesh and blood. It is spiritual, and it is real. But you are not alone. I am with you in every battle. He tries to weigh you down because he knows what I've planted in you. He can see the anointing even if you can't. He can sense the calling even when you doubt it. He sees the seeds I've placed in your spirit, and he trembles at the harvest that will come if you don't give up. That's why his attacks intensify when you're on the edge of breakthrough. That's why resistance grows strongest right before the shift. That's why he presses hardest when you are closest to stepping into what I have prepared. Pressure before purpose. But know this, pressure is not proof that you are forsaken. It is often proof that you are on the path of purpose. The enemy will try to make you think that suffering is a sign that I am distant, but that is a lie. I am never closer than when you are in pain. I do not waste affliction. I do not delight in your suffering, but I do use it to refine, to strengthen, to purify. The devil means it for harm, but I will turn it for good. He sees pain as a weapon. I see it as a doorway to glory. He sees your tears as weakness. I collect them as precious offerings. He sees your scars as shame. I see them as testimonies of survival. What the enemy uses to try to bury you, I will use it. The power of worship. And listen closely. Child, he hates your worship. He cannot stand it when you praise me in the midst of trial. He cannot bear it when you lift your voice while your heart is breaking. That kind of worship confuses him because he cannot understand love that doesn't depend on comfort. But I understand it. I receive it as a sweet fragrance. Every time you choose to trust me instead of complaining, every time you sing when you feel like sobbing, every time you declare my name when all seems lost, you strike a blow to the kingdom of darkness. That is why he fights your joy. He knows that my joy is your strength. He knows that a joyful believer is a dangerous one, full of light, full of hope, full of power. So he whispers discouragement. He magnifies the negative. He exaggerates failures. He isolates you from those who speak life. He distracts you from my word. He entices you to entertain thoughts that drain your strength. But my child, I have given you the power to choose what you dwell on. I have given you the authority to guard your mind and heart. Do not feed the lies. Feed your faith, unity and love. He also hates your unity with others. He thrives in division. He sows offense and misunderstanding because he knows that a house divided cannot stand. But I have called you to love. I have called you to forgive quickly, to extend grace, to pursue peace. This makes you an agent of my kingdom in a world torn apart by strife. The enemy knows that where two or more gather in my name, I am there in power. So he tries to isolate you, to make you feel rejected, unworthy, forgotten. But child, even in your loneliest moments, I am with you, and I am placing people around you who will speak life, truth, and destiny. The power of prayer. He also feeds your prayers, not because they are poetic, but because they are powerful. When you pray in faith, you shake foundations in the spirit realm. He wants you to believe your prayers are small, ineffective, unheard. But I assure you, your prayers move heaven. Your prayers tear down strongholds. Your prayers release angels. Your prayers align your heart with love. Never stop praying, even when you see no immediate result. There are things shifting that you cannot yet see. His roar is empty. You must understand, my child, that the enemy's strategy is rooted in intimidation. He roars like a lion, but he is not the lion. He pretends to have power, but I strip him of his authority. He operates only through lies, fear, and deception. The more truth you receive, the less power he has. This is why I call you to immerse yourself in my word, not as a ritual, but as your weapon. My word is a sword, a shield, a light. Let it be written on your heart. Let it be your daily bread. Let it be your answer when the enemy whispers doubt. Walk in wisdom, not fear. I want you to walk in awareness, not in fear. Knowing the tactics of the enemy is not to make you anxious, but to make you wise. I want you to be vigilant, sober, awake, not living on autopilot. I want you to discern what is behind the surface of things. Not everything that looks appealing comes from me, and not every hardship is from me either. The enemy may set traps, but I provide escape. He may plot destruction, but I build redemption. He may cause delay, but I govern destiny. He may try to silence your voice, but I amplify it with grace and authority. The more he resists, the more I will elevate you. The more he tries to bury you, the deeper your roots grow. He is fighting a losing battle. The victory is already mine, and therefore it is yours. Forged for victory. My child, do not fear the warfare. Do not resent the struggle. Every opposition is an opportunity for growth. Every attack is a chance for me to reveal my power through you. Every hardship is a stage where my glory will shine. This is not a punishment. It is preparation. I am forging a warrior in you. I am teaching you to stand, to fight, to overcome. You were not created to live a life of constant defeat. You were created to reign with me. And hear me now. The enemy's attempts to demotivate you are not random. They are targeted. He studies your weaknesses. He observes your habits. He knows your past, but he cannot determine your future. I do. And I say your future is full of hope, purpose, and victory. That is why he tries to make you give up. He knows that as long as you keep moving forward, he cannot stop what I'm doing in you. So he aims to slow you down, to discourage your progress, to cloud your perspective. But do not surrender your peace. Do not surrender your hope. Do not surrender your identity. Stand in truth. Stand in the truth I have spoken over you. Let your heart be anchored in my love. Let your thoughts be aligned with my promises. Let your spirit be awakened to my presence. I am not just above you. I am in you. I am not only with you in the mountain. I am with you in the valley. I am not merely your God. I am your Father. And your Father is undefeated. There will be days when the enemy's lies sound louder than my truth. On those days, lean deeper into me. Let my voice be the one that defines your worth. Let my presence be the place you return to. Let my peace guard your heart. You do not need to chase after joy. I will place it in you as you abide in me. You do not need to strive to be seen. I see you. You do not need to be strong all the time. I am your strength. A legacy of faith. And remember this. Every battle you face is not just about you. It's about the generations that will come through you. The enemy wants to stop you because he sees what will be birthed from your obedience. Your yes to me will ripple into places you cannot yet imagine. Your faith will become a legacy. Your endurance will open doors for others. Your worship will break chains, not just for you, but for many. So take heart, my child. You are not losing, you're learning. You are not abandoned, you are appointed. You are not defeated, you are being developed. Do not retreat. Do not quit. You are closer than you think. The victory is already won. I am not finished with you, and the enemy cannot stop what I have begun. I am the author and the finisher of your faith. I am the one who holds your times in my hand. I am your regard, your shield, your deliverer. Lift up your head, for your redemption draws nigh. Stand firm, clothed in my armor. Lift your shield of faith. Wield the sword of the Spirit. And above all, remember, you fight from victory, not for it. The enemy is defeated. The cross has spoken. The blood has covered you. My Spirit has sealed you. You are mine, and no one can snatch you from my hand. Now go forth, not in fear, but in faith, not in discouragement, but in courage.